A quick story I wanted to share with everybody. So in regards to a concept in the marketing world that we call negativity bias. Basically, it means that people are more apt to say negative things about other people or about other organizations because it's easier to do that and because we're fueled by emotion. So today, I was going through my bank statements and I saw I was charged a second payment by a gym down the street. The gym was called Gym 5. It's a gym right in East Nashville, and it's a really, really popular gym. And it was a great gym. Honestly, I was able to get in there and I signed up for a membership and I worked out and I had a really great time. I had a great workout there. There's two issues with it for me. One was the traffic. I live on the very northern tip of East Nashville, and the gym, Gym 5, is kind of in the center of East Nashville, and the main strip, Gallatin Avenue, and Main Street is just super busy during rush hour when I typically like to work out. So it just wasn't gonna happen for me. And two, the gym didn't have a pool and it didn't have a sauna. So it didn't work out. I didn't end up wanting to continue my membership there. So I got one workout in and then I canceled. And then I saw I was charged for a second time. So I called today. I said, hey, look, I only got one workout. I know I signed up for the month. I was charged a second time. No big deal. Could you just refund it? And they said no. They said, this is our policy. We need a 30-day policy. You were prorated for the first month because it was about a week into that month, and we need a 30-day cancellation clause. So that's why you're charged for the second one. I said to myself, kind of went back and forth with the guy a little bit, and I said, I understand your policy, but if it's really that important to you, I think it's a shame that the only thing I'm gonna have to say about Gym 5 is how I basically got took for that second month, and I had, what ended up being like an $80 workout. There's nothing we could do. He said, I'm sorry, I can't help you. I said, okay, bye. Fueled with a little bit of anger, I went straight to my computer and I went to Google and I wrote out this super detailed story on the Google review of Gym 5 as to why it was such a horrible experience and how I thought it was kind of, not unethical business, but it was just clear where their priorities were. And right before I hit publish, I took a second and I thought to myself, do I really want to contribute to this negativity bias type world and society and theme of humanity that we all live in? And I didn't do it. I hit cancel. I wrote the whole thing out, and right before I hit publish, I hit delete. And I didn't do it. I didn't publish it. I didn't publish the 1-star scathing review. And wouldn't you know, 3 minutes after that, I get a phone call from a random Nashville number I've never seen, and it was the same guy that I just spoke to. And it said, look, man, I thought about what you said. I went through your records. I see that you really only did work out that one time. I refunded you that $44 payment. And if you're ever in the neighborhood, I hope you come back. And that just made me feel so glad that, one, I didn't act on emotion and leave that review. And two, that there are businesses, especially small businesses out there, who still have the frame of mind and the reference to know that $44 is nothing compared to how you make people feel about working with you and wanting to be involved with you. And I applaud Gym 5 for making that decision and for refunding me that month. I think that simple example can teach other businesses, big and small, just the power of the human connection that I think gets lost in a lot of the internet-fueled industries that we have. At the end of the day, business is still people interacting with people, and Gym 5 as an organization made me feel good as a person. And so thank you. See you tomorrow.